Hi guys! My name is Mimi and welcome to my home-based story. So guys, na-curious ba kayo kung paano mag-change ng background or magpakinis sa mga picture or how to make a thumbnail, add elements, or halimbawa may mga kalat gusto nyong tanggalin or may mga gusto kayong idagdag to a certain picture. So you can do all of that in Photoshop. Do you guys know that Photoshop is a skill that can really put an upgrade into your resume? It's definitely gonna be a plus for your client. And yan yung i-share ko sa inyo today, how to do Photoshop. So stay with me until the end of this video because I will cover 3 things that you can do in Photoshop, which is first, change your background. Second would be how to improve portraits or yung mga skin problems. And the third would be adding and removing elements. And guys, once again, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with over 25,000 classes in business, design, marketing, freelancing, and more. If you want to learn more about graphic design, I found one of their top classes in creating logo designs very helpful in creating timeless pieces for your clients. Whether you want to fuel your curiosity, creativity, or even your career, Skillshare is the perfect place for you to keep learning and upgrading your skills. Their premium membership gives you unlimited access so you can join the communities and classes that are just right for you. Skillshare is super affordable. Their annual subscription is only less than $10 a month. Wow. And the good news is, my subscribers who sign up using the link on the description box and pinned comment below will get a 2-month free trial. So join us in learning with Skillshare. Okay, so guys, the Photoshop that I'm using is Adobe Photoshop CS6. Ayan. So this was actually installed here for me by a friend. So the first one is changing background. So pili tayo ng picture na pwede nating palitan ng background. This is actually a picture of our bunso, si Kael. It's easier to change background if it's just a solid background. Pero you can still change background naman even if there are a lot of elements. But for the purposes of this video, we're just gonna use this one. So first of all, open mo lang siya by dragging your file there. Tapos punta ka dito sa right side and you should have the layers. Kung hindi mo makita tong layers na to, all you have to do is just go to window, tapos makikita mo dyan yung mga windows na gusto mong i-view. So for me, when I use Photoshop, I only want to see the history, the layers, and itong main toolbox sa left. So ayan lang yung mga usual na ginagamit ko. Just right-click there and click on duplicate layer. So, madodoble niya yung layer. So, kahit magkamali ka, pwede mo pa rin siyang i-restore sa original. Dun sa second layer, pwede mo siyang baguhin yung mga brightness, contrast, ayan. Punta ka sa image, adjustment. So, levels, pwede mo siya dyang paliwanagin or baguhin yung contrast. Pwede mo siyang i-adjust dyan to whatever feels right for you. And then, all you have to do is just delete the background. There's a ton of way that you can do it differently. But for me, what I do is I just use the eraser tool. So, gagawin natin, lalagyan natin siya ng isa pang layer which is white color. Ayan. All you have to do is just click this button right here and click solid color. Tapos yung white, drag lang natin yung layer. Tapos, balik tayo dun sa layer ni Kael. And then, we can erase away yung mga hindi natin kailangan na parts. You can change the size of your brushes. Depende dun sa angle na i-erase nyo. So, it would make things easier for you. I know a lot of good graphic designers out there, or in my experience now, we all use mask. But again, these guys are just for beginners, so that it's easier for them to understand the inner workings of Photoshop. Thing you need to know about Photoshop is that it really takes a lot of time to do. So, I know nakikita nyo na super time-lapse yung mga video sa YouTube kapag like nag-edit sila, right? Hindi mo kasi talaga pwedeng madaliin ang design. So, Photoshop really takes a long time. So, kung big project yan, kailangan mag-dedicate ka talaga ng maraming oras. Ayan. So guys, most of the background is already removed. I know may space pa dito sa likod niya na part of the original photo. So, hindi pa natin na-remove. And so, makikita nyo, in a Photoshop, kapag transparent na siya, ganyan na yung background niya. It's a checkered gray. Okay, so let's say gusto nating lagay si Kael sa beach. So, lagay natin ng mag-add tayo ng panibagong layer. Just go to layer, tapos new layer. Ayan. And make sure na nasa likod siya nung object natin. Tapos, kuha lang tayo ng picture ulit and drag natin dyan. So, for this one, I took it from the internet. Ayan. Tapos, paste lang natin. So, itong picture na nakuha ko, medyo maliit siya. So, you just have to drag it around. So, parang nasa beach na siya, 'di ba? And, kailangan mo na lang linisin yung mga white colors there sa hair niya so that it would look normal. So, one thing you have to know about changing backgrounds, kailangan medyo sensitive din kayo sa light direction. Like, yung background photo natin, yung light niya is generally noon time kasi wala tayong masyadong shadow na nakikita. But, yung picture ni Kael is, the light is coming from the window. So, medyo hindi siya tugma. So, kailangan maghanap tayo nung picture na same din yung pinanggagalingan ng light. But basically, guys, that's how you change the background. Okay, so another thing, guys, that you can do with Photoshop is to correct skin imperfections. So, let's take one of my photos, for example. So, as you can see, medyo dark siya. So, what we're gonna do is the same thing. We're gonna duplicate the layer and we're gonna correct yung lighting niya. Kasi medyo madilim to. So, adjust natin yung levels and adjust natin yung color. Okay. So, one thing, guys, that I'm removing from my photos is itong natalsikan sa akin ng mantika on my arms. So, the tool that you're gonna use, if you look on the right part of your screen, would be the healing brush. So, pinakamadali dito is yung spot healing brush. Ayan, pag sinalak nyo yan and then you just change the size, it would automatically heal yung imperfections. So, halimbawa, gusto nyo asin yung mga moles, like sa face nyo, although generally, I really don't recommend doing this. But, for example, if you want to remove those, you can also use the healing brush. Ayan. So, kuha lang kayo ng skin na malapit doon and i-click nyo lang yon to cover it up. Ayan. Another thing that you can use in Photoshop to manipulate is what we call the liquify tool. So, if you want na medyo mag-slim yung face mo or medyo magkalaman ka somewhere, then you can use that liquify tool. All you have to do is just go to filter and click on the liquify with the 3 dots and it's gonna open this window. Meron ka siyang tool to warp, pucker, or to bloat it. So, iba yung function yan. And depende lagi sa brush size mo yung effect. For example, itong warp tool, you can move things around. Like, for example, gusto mong ibaba yung balikat mo or gusto mong pahabain yung mukha mo. But yeah, but just be very careful about it. The brush size really matters. Tapos, ito namang pucker tool, kukonstrict niya yung photo. So, for example, like ito, pwede niyang paliitin yung mata ko, right? And itong bloat naman, it can make my eyes look bigger than it is. So, those are some of the tools, guys, that you can use to adjust or beautify your face or correct simple skin imperfections. And then the last one would be adding elements. So, adding and removing elements. So, yung removing elements naman, pinakita ko na yan sa inyo earlier when we remove yung background dun sa picture ni Kael, right? And then, adding elements, all you have to do, for example, you want to add someone else here. So, all you have to do is just click and drag yung mga transparent elements. So, for example, I think yung sa last video ko, yung thumbnail ko, ginawa ko, ano siya, transparent siya. So, pwede mong i-click and drag dyan. And then, pwede mo na siyang i-merge together and i-resize din para silang magkatabi, diba? Pero ayan guys, this is just how you can add elements. All you have to do is just drag it there and magsasave siya as layers. And kapag final na yung design nyo, all you have to do is just click on file and click on save. So if you wanna save it, pwedeng PSD file, meaning it's a project file for Photoshop, or JPEG, which is the common ones. And kapag naman meron kayo ng mga like transparent backgrounds, then it's best save as .png. So guys, yung mga pinakita ko sa inyo, those are just some of the basic things or yung mga common things that you can do in Photoshop. There's actually a ton of things and manipulations that you can do to your pictures in Photoshop, like creating thumbnails for your video, or restoring old photos, creating vectors, ayan, mga pang-advance na yan. Photoshop is really a great tool for you, something that you can add to your skills. If you feel like, ay ako to, this is fun for me, I like creating graphics, I love this, you know, putting colors together, signing layouts, then, you know, apart from being a virtual assistant, maybe you should also go to being like a graphic designer. Graphic designers get paid really well as well. It's also one of the option na pwede nyong isipin or pwede nyong i-pursue if you're looking to work from home. So, ayun lang naman guys. I hope hindi masyadong mahaba tong video natin today. If you want to work from home or if you know someone, a friend, family, kabarkada, kaibigan, kapitbahay who wants to work from home, then please feel free to share our video so that they can also earn from home. And I will see you guys again on our next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye! If you're interested in working from home, don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell button so that you're updated whenever I upload a new video.